Hey Brian, it's Chris from Facebook, and in this video I'm going to be showing you a few things that you can actually do today to bring more customers into your business. Now you're probably sitting there asking yourself, why would I be making this for you and what's in it for me? Well, the answer to that question is oftentimes in the world of the internet, most local business owners are too busy running their business to learn how the internet can benefit them and their company. And sometimes the only hesitation that they have with hiring someone is they don't know who is and who isn't an expert. And sadly, there are way too many companies out there that will just talk a big talk and make you all these promises that you're going to do this and do that, and they don't follow through on them, and they just take your money. So I found that by giving people a free attack plan of actual things they can do to make an impact with their business, that's resulted in some of those local business owners still asking for my help with this. So if by the end of this video you like what you heard and you can see that I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve that could truly help you and your company, shoot me a message back and we can chat. Or if at the end of the day you just want to simply take this attack plan I gave you and use it for yourself, that's cool too, man. So now let me show you the three things that's going to set your company above your competition. And the first thing I'm going to go over with you is content. The first two strategies are built around creating a website that actually puts your services right in front of the consumer. That way you don't have to constantly find your next customer. They just look for you and then they see you and then they call you. It's very, very simple. And that way you can just focus on giving excellent service and providing services to your customers and not have to focus on how you're going to get those customers. So it's a double whammy right there, right? Two amazing things. And the third strategy, you actually don't need a website for, but it does help because the two strategies put together work synergistically to be an unstoppable pair. So the first thing with content, and we're talking about page content, we're talking about content on a website. But looking at the content on your Facebook page, you do excellent work. And I can see a lot of people are already starting to follow you and like you. And you might just be starting out, only have 3 reviews, but that doesn't matter because you can climb very, very quickly using these strategies. So let me go to the biggest competitor in your area, and that's going to be Champs Detailing in Edmonton. So when you think about content is made up of the words, images, and text behind the images called alt text that make up a certain page on your site. You need at least 1,500 words to be properly optimized with Google with their algorithms, but this is also going to give you a lot more opportunity to fill in with some buyer intent keywords that you're trying to rank and get business for. What a buyer intent keyword is a word or phrase searched in Google that indicates a person is ready to purchase your services. Now, when you think about content, though, why do you think Wikipedia is always at the top when you look for a topic? Because they have the most relevant and most authoritative content, and Google rewards them for it. You see, Google also has bots that will sweep your page to see if you're the best match with what that person searched. And this is another reason why content is king, and it's the easiest and fastest way to rank for literally anything. Now, if we look at their content, they actually have a decent amount on here. Now, is this optimized? No, it's not, actually. But they are ranking pretty high, and they're getting a lot of traffic for it and a lot of business for it. Now, the second very important thing when it comes to optimizing your online presence are backlinks. What a backlink is super simple. It's just another website linking to yours through there. So if I clicked on their little logo right here and it brought me up to a website that you had, that would be an example of this website acting as a backlink or sending you a backlink to your website, giving your website more authority in Google's eyes. To show you a little bit more about what I mean, I'm going to go into a tool I use called Ahrefs that gives you the breakdown of the performance of a website. Now, the first thing you see here is going to be the power of the homepage, then the power of the entire website, the amount of backlinks that they have, the amount of referring domains or referring websites that are sending those backlinks, the amount of keywords that they're ranking for, and the amount of traffic that they're getting. And every single one of these is a potential customer, which is absolutely incredible. This is the opportunity that you have. You don't necessarily have to be able to service 1,000 clients, right? But what could you do with an extra 300, 400? If you did 10 a day, how much could that make you, right? Just in your area alone with just you, 10K, 15K. That's a quick way to get to a 6-figure detailing business. I mean, very quickly. There's a lot of people looking for car detailers in Edmonton. So a little bit about backlinks real quick. They're not all created equal. You want websites that are powerful linking to you to show Google that you have more authority because Google sees it just like a popularity contest. You see, they also work a lot more effectively if they're relevant. And what I mean by that is if you had detailing services or any kind of automotive websites linking to you, that's going to do a lot more for you than, let's say, a pizza place. Because that's not what your business is about, right? I mean, if it is, I'm making this video for the wrong person, you probably stop watching right now. But the thing is about everything that they have is this is all still very beatable. This isn't impossible by any means. This isn't an indestructible website by any means. But you can see how much actual traffic that they're getting from it. And let's go on to look at some of their keywords real quick. So if we look, car detailing Edmonton, this one keyword brings in, on average, 2,100 searches per month. And this is a buyer intent keyword, and you want them to be local to Edmonton. You don't want to just type in detailing. That's national. You can have somebody on the other side of the country looking to get their car detailed by that. So you want things that are location specific and buyer intent. Car detailing near me, also not good. The next strategy I'm going to show you is going to take care of how you get these keywords, but not something you want to rank for, just to give you a little bit of an insight. But all of this, let's look for another one. Window tinting, if you did that, oh my goodness, like 1,000, that's cake right there. And all of this, there's so many. They have 12 pages just full of this. And there's so much opportunity near you. So they're not even optimized, and they already have 1,300 searches every single month, which if they got half of those turned into customers, that's an extra 650 customers every single month. What could that mean for you and your business? What could that mean for you and your family, you and your future? How good do you want to be set up in the future? But that's the kind of opportunity that you have here just with your detailing business, let alone if you have anything else, right? Because all these same things apply to any other business that you have or that you want to have. Now let's take a look at a Google search real quick. Now the first thing that pops up here is such an amazing tool, and this is called the Google Map Pack. Now the reason why it's so amazing is because many people go here first to find a business that fills their needs, and getting ranked in the top position typically means 40 to 50% more call volume than top organic ranking alone. Not just search volume, actual calls to your business will get you ranked here as having a stronger and a larger citation profile than your competitors. And a citation is your business's name, address, and phone number, submitted word for word in directories such as Yelp and Yellow Pages. And there are some other ranking factors here, which include the quality of the citations and how powerful they are, the optimization of your Google My Business profile itself, the number of Google reviews that you have, and how you're rated on Google. Most importantly, though, it's how well you're ranking organically on a search. But even if you're not on the first page or in those top spots yet, or even have a website yet for that matter, it's going to be a little bit more difficult, but not impossible by any means to rank in that top position. So just to recap everything that we went over today, when you get a website, your front page needs to have about 1,500 words with properly filled in buyer intent keywords that you're trying to rank and get business for. And your service pages or service area pages, if you have them, need to have about 500 to 750 words using the same strategy. Your backlinks need to be more relevant, more powerful, and more numerous than your competitor to show Google that you are the authority. And you want to have about 200 to 300 citations to beat out your competition by a landslide, or just at least substantially more than your top competitor. If they have 300, you're going to want 500 because the game's all about domination. Brian, if you implemented all of these strategies today, you can become number one on Google for your business and reap the rewards with a ton of new paying customers, more money, more growth, and more freedom. I hope you liked the video at least half as much as I enjoyed making it for you. Now you could either take this information I provided you today and just do it on your own, and I'm totally cool with that. But if you want the most effective route and you want to save yourself a lot of time and energy that could be going towards servicing these new customers, let's set up a time to chat. With that being said, Brian, have an amazing rest of your day, and I will talk to you soon.